YouTube land, what's good? It's your boy Beheard, aka Brian, aka Prince Vegeta, without the hating and no glasses on because I'm about to get ready for work, and we're gonna react live to this Rain combat cast. I'm tired because I just ran the stairs, but yeah, hopefully they show a bit of everything. Like, that's what I want to see. If you want me to be honest with you, I want to see Rain gameplay, of course. I want to see his tournament variations. I want to see some changes to Combat League, and I want to see just little slice of life things, just teases, give us something, you know what I mean? So hopefully they do that. I'm tired, not gonna lie. And yeah, I didn't switch it, I'm an idiot. I apologize. We'll go right into it. Love to see it. Love to see it. So hopefully they show us something. I want to look forward to these upcoming weeks. Why like Rain look in 4K and everybody else looks like at 1080p? First teaser at Rambo. That was cool. Show Melina.
The combat cast
Okay.
starts now.
Now I gotta look at the corner of my eye too, cause like I gotta go to work. Why'd they tease this? Oh, did we see that before? That looked like Rain when they showed that. I hate that I have to go to work right now. Like, well, technically I'm supposed to be there at 4, but I'll be late, so maybe you know what I'm saying, it's Rain. Rain's my favorite character. I gotta be there for the main. I don't know how much I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna try to watch 50 minutes, at most 40 minutes, because I do have to shut down the computer and all that stuff, save the video. You know how it goes. This kind of scares me for the beginning of it though, because they're teasing this, and it's like, bro, I gotta go. Crazy that this is already 12 days ago. You know what I mean? Like, time's flying in a way.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, they're our home. That's kind of tough.
Derek Kurtzik, firm believer that pineapple does not belong on.
That's cap.
Tyler.
In the cast.
I hope they don't just talk about the characters and Ultimate. I hope they say something else. Y'all said that. I feel like y'all said that about RoboCop too, and he was a mid, for being honest. I had a feeling that they were all three going to say the characters.
Ultimate that is something we've not done before, and something that's going to help out some players who maybe just joining the fight. So tell us about that.
They say towers.
So we've added a new online onboarding system. So for players that are new to Mortal Kombat 11 and new to the online experience, it kind of explains some of the Combat League aspects and the matchups and things like that. Why you're being matched up with the opponents that you are, explains what combat points are for first-time players. So everybody that downloads the new and latest patch will have to go through the online onboarding. You will compete through 3 different matches against an AI. It's a simulated online experience against 3 Scorpion opponents, because we wanted it to be as realistic as possible.
That's kind of funny.
And after each match that you win, you'll receive combat points. After completing all 3 of the tutorials or fights with Scorpion, you will receive combat points that can be used towards the current season. And if there isn't a season active, they'll be cashed until the next season. So you'll start off with a little KP boost. You'll also receive some time crystals for completing the online tutorial. You only have to do it one time, and it's more for just getting people a better understanding of what the online experience is.
Sure.
Sounds interesting. Kind of.
Like, oh, but I've played 2,000 games. I don't need this, and maybe you don't. But there will be a lot of an influx of new players playing.
I'm not mad at it. It sounds like it could be interesting. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but it sounds interesting.
So it's win-win. Trailer we showed.
Bro, chill out, bro. I ain't got time for all this.
Show that.
Rain does look good. The voice is growing on me too. I will say that. I just can't wait to play with my character. Oh wait, you can throw the bubble as a projectile into it. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Hold up. I felt like there was different animations of Sindel falling there. She fell like 3 different ways, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that was another way of falling. Alright, now can we show the character? Please. No more trailers. I want to see him in action. I want to see his strings. I want to see his mids. Hopefully he has mids and overheads. And lows too. At least 1 low. Give me 1 low, give me 1 overhead, and like good mids, and I'm happy. Now I'll figure everything else out. It don't matter how good the variations are. You give me a mid, overhead, low, I'm happy. I actually want to see that Scarlet skin in action too.
There it is. Awesome.
You gotta do it.
So alright, now there is just one delay. You delay your wake up, and there's one timing, so you don't have to guess what the opponent's doing. Either just getting up normally and doing a short delay, a long delay. It's now just one delay, and it has
Only in the
information.
comic, yeah.
I didn't know there was like
People get
multiple
ideas.
delays, I guess, but
Combat
that.
Kitty.
Combat
Combat
Kitty.
Cat.
So let's get right to what we're here to talk about.
So hopefully that
Range.
helps with
So,
meaties then,
Stefan,
I
I'm just
guess.
gonna give a brief overview on. for
But
some
even
people
then,
might not know
the wake
what
up
it
system's
is,
so damn strong that you can roll forward, roll backwards, up two, up
He's a
three.
Denian, and he's the son of
delay.
Arx, who is an
It's like
Adenian
5 different
god,
options right there.
almost telling you to bow.
But I hate how they said the bounce patch is the last screen. That's unfortunate.
Very swaggy, I would say. Flashy, really cool combos, more combo starters than most characters have with less restrictions. I think that's
Yeah, y'all say that now, but like, is that in tournament though? Like, that's the million question.
So
$1
we're
million
going to
question.
actually show some Rain videos, and you can kind of talk through them, and we'll show how Rain plays.
Please.
Let's take a look at just Rain's general fight style.
So to start off, we'll talk about his guitar. He uses it in a bunch of his normals. His uppercut, his jumps. His
Uppercut looks okay.
attacks, and a bunch of his strings. You can see here this is his back two, just a really quick mid. You can hit confirm, and then this one's really good. His
What is that?
It has really good range. It's got a
It does
couple
have good
options.
range and a
And,
low.
this
Two
version
options.
has a crushing blow as a counter hit. And the main reason I wanted to show it is it's really gross to me. It feels really painful. This cut freaks me.
Oof, that hurts.
He also uses his powers in his normal attack. You can see here is his 4-4, which is like a sweep kick where he knocks you down.
That's his forward
He
four?
has a back three where he literally surfs on a wave.
What the fuck? That looked kind of good for his
And
4-4.
then he has this really cool back 1-4. And the neat thing is this, you can delay it and then appear on the other side of them. So you can choose to switch sides or not.
Okay, he looks kind of technical. I like it.
And this is notable because, like a few characters, he has 2 crushing blows, one on each throw, and they're done with the standard requirement. And this is one I wanted to show just because I think it's extremely nasty.
Damn, he stabs his hand behind his back.
And
Awesome. So that's just his general sort of movement, fight style, sort of the stuff he starts with. Is
Wait, 13%? Is that a big deal?
Pretty much.
What were those before?
His range is
140?
not the best. The guitar is really sharp and it's great for slashing, but it doesn't have the best
Okay.
range. It's pretty much his arm length. But his moves are pretty quick.
Throw
He's got some
nerf?
decent moves.
That could kind of make
He's fast
sense.
below, so I would say.
Because
not
you
the
think
best
it's like
range, but
1%,
pretty
right?
good when he gets
Like
up close.
13 to
I think his
14,
crushing moves
and then throw crushing blows. A lot of people have, or maybe it's like, that's how they'll counteract it.
And if he touches you once, you're basically going to Prince Schwagtown through combo.
Like, maybe instead of like the people with 2 crushing blow throws or crushing blow throws get 13% and regular people get 14%, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's take that segue and take a look at some of his default special moves.
So first up is the around the world kick. To me, this is the classic Rain move.
That looks different.
In this game, one of the neat things is we show that he's actually kicking you through a portal and you're coming out the other end. So
Oh, I didn't even see that.
it
Okay, that's
finally
sick.
makes sense.
That's fucking sick.
That sort of makes sense. He also has this new water ball where he travels full screen and then captures you and does the Izuna drop. And it's kind of like Raiden's man. You can use it with
If he has a
combo,
setup variation, I feel like he
draw,
might be able to set something up there.
standard
Maybe.
combos. And it has a crushing blow if he goes full screen or if it's his armor breaker. So if you're in the middle of the combo and you think they're going to break away, you can use that to punish you.
He has a projectile too? Oh,
And
wow.
lastly here, he has this really cool projectile. I think this is one of the neat things about him. It's a very fast, good recovery, high attack, but he has 2 different ways to amplify it. He can either let it hit, stick in them, then amplify, and then he gets a knockdown or damage. Or he can actually amplify it while it's traveling and it becomes a mid. So the idea
That's
is
kinda-
throwing it, it's a high, it's a double
That's
high,
kind of good. That, hold on, that could be kind of tough.
Or you can do it early and they have to duck the whole time because they know it's coming and stuff like that, and you can mix it up. And I think that's pretty cool. So you get less damage, but it becomes a mid.
That's awesome. A new way of using a projectile for him.
Yeah,
And he has
it's pretty.
unique ways to also advance across screen too, with the Argus plunge turning into the ball, and then as we'll see later as well, he has a good way to advance to get to where he wants to be.
Okay, Rain looks interesting.
So it's like I was saying, the range on his weapon's not that great, but he has the special moves.
But we've been here before, you know what I mean? I think who was the last kid? Fujin looked interesting. Shiva looked interesting.
And this is his evaporate, where he literally turns into a pillar of water, and he then becomes invincible. Projectiles and even normal attack will just pass by him. So you're gonna have to either hit him as he's recovering, or
That's gonna be fun to do.
It's pretty awesome and trolly.
I want to switch the frame data on that.
Awesome. That water move is great. I loved it when I first saw it in the trailer, and
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Kodal just gets bodied, so that was fun.
Kodal, he's always getting bodied.
Always getting bodied. Up next, let's take a look at the first variation of Rain.
I wonder if you get armor.
So this variation is all about his quantum rifts into the water realm, and he gets this new move. It replaces the bubble, and it's like a big full screen. Well, not full screen, but like half screen slash. It's got good pushback on block when he amplifies it, and he can actually do it in the air.
Hold on, Rain. Let me know Rain playing Dragon Ball. Hold on.
He can go down like a dive kick, and it's very, very quick.
Yo!
The second hit.
Okay, this is variation 1 gonna be annoying.
Then he gains this portal.
The
Once
fuck?
he has this on screen, it'll absorb projectiles.
Get out of town.
See right here. And the difference with evaporate is you can stick it around. So you can put the portal out, and then you can like go behind it, advance in front, and it's going to absorb any projectile. And if he absorbs it too, his crushing blow is loaded. And the next time he gets the slash, he's going to get big damage.
Wow.
So that's an interesting way of, we've had, projectile parries in the past, which this isn't. But it is another way of controlling how someone uses projectile against you. Like you're playing against Sub-Zero, and all he wants to do is freeze you. You put that in front of you, you still have range of motion, and he's scared to throw anything at you.
Exactly. And then, as Derek said, he has all these special moves.
I'm trying to think of like ideas and ways you can utilize that, and that could be scary. It could be fun too.
Slash or his guitar toss and stuff like that regulate all that full screen space.
Yeah. The range on the quantum slice is just absolutely ridiculous. It's like half screen, almost full screen. And then when you put the rift up, you can try.
Well, you lose the bubble in that variation, but if you keep everything else, Rain has his kick.
So he's just
He had that phase move. He had that projectile. That still doesn't seem like a bad variation. Like variation 1 seems kind of strong.
Combo Town.
And movement.
Yeah, back to Combo Town.
Okay.
So that's just a really good variation to control the other person's movements. A lot of players like to be in charge of how that person plays, kind of.
Yeah, good range, good mobility, and
Seems like it's gonna be a bitch to fight online, especially that 150 ping. But
I like how we've changed. I was gonna say I like how we've changed the roundhouse. Like he still has it, but we put a little extra flair on it because he has that. I'm a god. I can spin 3 times first and then kick you. It's awesome.
Oh, the spin is so cool, and then the idea of him transporting to that water world, I think, is really neat. And to be clear, that's not the Kevin Costner '90s water world. Z.
Sure. I think we all are aware of that.
Okay,
It's interesting because I remember when I was a kid, I was like, does Rain shoot them? Does he shoot them all the way around the world? No, it's through portals. That's
no. It would be silly. It's a portal. Yeah, we're a more realistic, grounded take on MK now.
Don't be silly, Tyler.
Moist room. Oh my god.
Let's take a look at the first part of Rain Variation 2.
So Variation 2 has this advancing palm strike, and what's neat is you can actually delay it. You can delay it just a second, you can delay it for a real long time and get a crushing blow, or you can cancel the delay and actually
Got caught.
or fake it out and then backdash or go in for a throw or whatever. And so like a simple way to use this is to use the evasiveness and dodge stuff and then whiff punish it, like knock them down, go into the palm, they're gonna whip their wake up attack, and then boom, you get them and break their ribs.
We've all played against people who really rely on wake ups, and that's a great way
Like every
to start
online
making
player ever.
like that. It's a really good way to make them think maybe you shouldn't do that this time. They still will, but they're not going to get hurt doing it. So
Yes. So when
So-
Derek won't stop bleeding up, at least you can break his rib cage.
I wonder what the requirement is for that Christian blow.
let's take a look at the end of that one.
Then he has this splash move, and this actually leaves them standing, and Rain gets advantage. You can use it to end strings, but it also respans if they're in the air. So after a Joker combo, he can do it, and then that prevents them having any knockdown at all. So this variation basically really blows up wake ups.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Wait, why is everybody saying bull roll? Did I miss something?
Yeah.
We have a second part of variation 2. Let's take a look at that.
And so
What
this
was
is
the damage?
anti-air splash, where he squirts water out, and this is awesome for preemptive anti-airing. If you, with a jump, if you think a jump's coming, you can absolutely regulate the air. If it amplifies it, use a combo. So what's
wow.
really cool is this doesn't conflict with your round the world kick. And that means he gets pretty swaggy combos, because you get 2 different combo things.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
So there's a lot. If you want to use 2 bars, you can really get big damage and look really awesome, which is probably
Only problem is breakaway though. So like that's probably the best anti-air in the game. You can get a full combo off that, like into another amplified move. Like that's gonna be the best anti-air in the game. But
Yes, 1
if they got
through 3,
breakaway, what's the
it's
point?
up in the air, and it's like it was made for it. It's perfect.
And as a player of my skill level,
They'd probably say 2 bar, 30% good damage. I mean, it's good MK11 damage.
This is definitely one of those. So that's
Oh yeah, it's the reaction of the pop-up move is just begging you to do the water. So I think this variation is the combo variation for sure. Like he has good combos.
Somebody in the comment section was like, I'm fuck with
If
you.
you are someone who you have no problem using bars, just left willy-nilly because you want to do big combos, this is a great variation for you.
Sounds good. And let's take a look at variation 3.
Oh, this is my favorite
First
skin
off,
by
this
far.
costume is awesome. I love the hood. So first you get this tidal wave, which is a really quick low with great, deceptively great range. If he amplifies it, it has 100 active frames.
Can he combo that in the
And
corner?
this is also great for people that like to duck. And then he also gets the classic NK Trilogy water bubble,
Okay.
which is a high.
Okay.
So if they won't stop ducking it, you can use it.
Ah,
that way.
I see the mix.
Regulate, you know, mid-screen. And the neat thing about the bubble, when he amplifies it, he can choose which direction they're going to fall. He gets 4 different options. So he can throw them back, over his head, straight
Did they
up,
bounce off the ground?
or
Like,
down and down. And it's
Oh.
4 different reactions. So 4 different ways to combo them. You could throw them out of the corner. You could go
oh.
You could do max damage.
Hopefully you can do more than that though, but
There's
okay.
all these different options for how you combo.
So that'd be
depending
like
on
Sub-Zero's
how you
Avalanche.
want.
There's no better feeling too in some of our games. We have
There's
a lot
not
of
like
players who
that variation that
moves
sticks
makes
out
the
to me
other
though.
player
Like every other character, I kind of
like
picked
doing
like that
those.
variation that I would play.
throw you up, down, back,
All 3 of them
forward.
look kind of
It's
solid.
just a good feeling as a player.
Yeah, I mean, I remember.
I mean,
as a
I have
kid
some
doing
variation
that
too
in
sticks
that
out because,
sphere,
like,
and
that's
then
obviously
it was
the-
like, I get a free uppercut. Like,
The
this is now
not the combo variation, but the anti variation, because that's like my hardest Achilles heel. Oh, okay.
I always remember putting people in the bubble in MK9 and then just teabagging, which was always fun.
That sounds right up your alley. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's on brand.
That's funny actually.
Let's take a look at Rain's Fatal Blow.
Can we combo into it at least? No combo into it. Alright. I'm fine with you.
What can you tell me about the into for that? What's the?
Is it tracking?
I think the cool thing is it's pretty quick and it's got pretty good range because he holds his arm up, and it's not just the arm; it's like the little water that comes up in front of it.
Got you.
So it's a
And
pretty standard one. The coolest, in my opinion, the audio at the end when it's thundering. That's awesome.
oh yeah, for sure.
Is it tracking?
It
She said it's
fatality that was shown in the trailer. We've heard from people that sometimes maybe don't show everything on the Combat Cast. We might save the last fatality for later. in the future. But let's show the
Why?
fatality right now.
We've seen this one though, right? Yeah. Nothing too crazy. About 7, 8. Is that different? That looks different. I don't remember the. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Ploop, ploop.
The flopping is so good. I love it.
That's awesome. So that, in a nutshell, is Rain. Of course, you know, when you get a chance to play Rain, you're going to learn a lot more and figure things out. But that's what we're going to show you today. Any final thoughts?
Yo,
on Rain?
say psych, bro.
He does have a couple moves that we didn't show that you can choose if you want. He's got the classic trilogy, lifting his arm up and the lightning strikes. He's got a really unique, wacky move where it's this buff and he turns it on and his dashes become faster, which is kind of a weird, fun thing. So there's a couple things to look for.
So they're extra boring.
His personality is probably one of the most fun, for sure, because he's just a cocky asshole. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
And then I think he'll appeal to multiple different types of players, too. Like, obviously, you got to get up close to do a lot of the damage and the swaggy combos, but you can also do things and stay back with Rain as well, and still link into some of those swaggy combos. So I think he's going to appeal to a lot of different player types.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with you, Derek, too, where it comes to, we have arrogant characters in our game, Johnny Cage, Shao Kahn, I would say, but this is a different type. This is a regal type of arrogance that I'm very excited to. You know, we always get those YouTube videos after the game comes out where people start showing all the videos of people talking back and forth, and this, to me, is going to be a really big one, because he's a jerk, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah. He's a demigod!
He's a demigod. If only I could ever reach demigod. Derek, for you, I think it's time for my favorite part of any combat cast.
Birthday shout out.
Birthday shout outs, everybody.
Well, shout me out. My birthday next week. What's up?
Birthday shout outs. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on one second. We've got Cordell2505 _ Gaming Brian, Jinku Chiki, Zach Gross, Steve Durst, Winston Williams.
Where did they go to even get their birthday shout out?
Kuhano, Mick Pack, Olivier from our amazing UK marketing team, Angelo Cruz, Treasure Traub, but his name's really Trevor. But I always
He
call
is
him
a treasure, though.
He is a treasure. Matt Gilmore, and happy late birthday to Dan Forden. Yeah.
This knows the gears gun in the background. That's kind of sick.
Birthday shout outs. Before we
Birthday shout-outs.
go, we do want to discuss some of the. We've gotten a lot of things on Twitter. A lot of people tweeting about how you upgrade to the next gen and such. And I have some stuff I'm going to read while we put up some screens.
Man,
If you have Mortal Kombat 11 already on PS4 or Xbox One, or get Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate on PS4 or Xbox One, you can upgrade to the PS5 or Xbox Series X or S version of this game for free at no additional cost.
see, they say complete roster. That's kind of scary.
MK11 Ultimate.
Them saying
You'll get
complete is
access
kind
to
of scary.
Mortal Kombat 11, Combat Pack 1, and Aftermath when you purchase the game. Now, if you already own Mortal Kombat 11, you can easily upgrade by pre-ordering Combat Pack 2 to get Melina, Rain, and Rambo on November 17th. Now, any players who pre-order Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate or Combat Pack 2 will get the Time Warrior skin pack at launch, giving you 3 new skins: Dark Web Noob Saibot, Halt and Catch Fire Liu Kang, and Blood Code Scarlet.
I really
Here's
like that
something I've
Scarlet
been doing
skin.
a
It's
lot
kind of
on
basic, but I like it. It's also a
If you
nod to the
upgrade your
comic.
PS4 game to the PS5 version, as long as you are signed in with the PlayStation ID, the same one, your inventory, rewards, character variation, and time crystals will carry over, as well as anything purchased with time crystals. Previous Tower of Time and Crypt progression will carry over as well. Story progression, unfortunately, will not carry over to PS5, but any rewards earned by any sort of campaign completion will carry over. Settings, files, and stats in your combat card will not carry over to PS5. And finally, for the Xbox users, If you upgrade your Xbox One game to the Xbox Series S or X version, as long as you are signed in with the same Xbox login, all inventory, rewards, character variations, progression, time
That's
crystals
good. That's a
will
nice
carry
slice of
over,
life.
as well as anything you purchased with time crystals. Now, you will still need to download your local save data from the cloud or transfer via USB to carry over custom settings or any sort of combat cast stats. But that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to tweet us. We can explain it better. We, again, like I said, this is stream 1 of 3. We'll have 2 more. The next one, so far, right now, you can maybe put it in your calendar, is going to be scheduled for October 28th, and that will be Rambo.
My
So very
birthday.
excited to do that. The balance, discussing balance and that sort of thing, we'll probably do on the final one, the final stream with Melina. So other than that, before we say goodbye, any final words?
Surprised they're saving Melina for last.
It's spooky season.
True.
Yes. And I think that rain will make you feel the purple pain, purple pain.
He's proud of that. You can tell in his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. You're right, totally different. It's a parody, doesn't count. We'll be back very soon. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really glad to be back. It's always a pleasure to be in your living room or wherever you are watching the stream, and we will see you again very soon. Thanks.
Everybody do the rain pose.
Rain pose.
So they said the next one would be October 28th, which is my birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to get your boy a birthday gift, you should do so. Excitement for Rain out of a 10 is probably like a 7. I did see a lot of things I liked, but they didn't really explore anything. I didn't see any potential things. And like the most damaging combo was anti-air combo, I will say. But it was anti-air to 2 bars into 30%. But I don't know if the juggle physics looked like they were there, but it looked like it was a timing thing. And if it's a timing thing, that's fine. But like, if anything, add more juggle to it. And then I guess there's a new delayed wake up instead of 2 different delayed wake ups, so that's good, I guess. I'm excited. I'm not overzealous though. I'm not too excited. I want to see more. I am curious to see how Rambo's gonna play. I feel like we're gonna have no clue how Rambo's gonna play, or a la Melina too. And yeah, because they said Rambo's combat cast is the 28th, so I would assume that the trailer comes out probably Thursday, at least. Because I hope they follow the same format. Because I want to get some ideas of how Rambo's gonna play before you see the combat cast. Because combat cast gave us easier, but didn't give us a lot too. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, and unfortunately, I can't edit this right now because I have to go to work. But once I get off of work, I'm gonna edit this, so it's probably gonna be late. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are on Rain down below. Love you guys. Till next time. Peace. I'm slouching too. That's why I look so short.